Boy, I clicked the wrong button. There we go. What's up? New game, let's go. Message from developer. This game was developed by the core by 3 people over 4 years. Pog. All I know is this was like developed with Skyrim's engine or something like that. As a mod originally, right? Oh yeah, I can tell.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
That's a little loud. There you go. I can have lady hands or man hands. Man hands. I be man. I am white. And I am daddy.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
I was running from the law. Years of studying history gave you occasional insight into the ancient world. You have military issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You have to use them justly since there's no way to get more. So I can just have a gun in the past. That's kind of cool. Your time from running from authorities have made you quick on your feet and you're 25% faster. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. I can run faster. I'm no nerd. I'm a criminal.
Really? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know.
Alright. I probably shouldn't have told you that. And now that I told you, I'm gonna need your phone and your money.
Oh, come on. In your state, I could drop you on your butt and drag you right back into that river if I wanted to. Look.
You won't?
You've just been through a trauma, so I'm gonna forget you said that. But you owe me, and I need a favor.
It's worth a try. Go on.
There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Mind if I ask you some questions first?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
What's your story?
Oh,
who's your mama?
There's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute.
Damn.
Know what I mean?
No. You're not even gonna tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Can I give you a name? Especially since I'm gonna... Why don't you want to tell me?
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Oh my god, and you want the manager. All those Karen memes have really ruined that name, huh?
Yeah, something like that. But
Gotta love
right
those
now,
maymays.
I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Who is Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Where are you? Where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
What can you tell me about these ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
Who cares about that? What about the artifacts? Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Yeah, you found 2. Alright, that's all the questions I had.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
I'm going in for a pointless artifact, but I'll keep an eye. I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye out for them.
My hero.
You're welcome.
The entrance is just past those columns behind you.
You're welcome.
Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
A gun. Thank you. Ooh. That feels like poop. Give me a second. The video. Why do? Turn that 95. This game shouldn't be hard to run, but it's running bad. Let's turn down the voice because, yeah. Yeah, it's running okay. An old wooden boat. Karen must have used it to rescue me from the river. Dude, this game does look like freaking Skyrim. That's all I know. No, it's like...
The ruins are just beyond those columns. Please, hurry.
Okay. Away. A rusted metal torch which may have been lit by Al. Okay. You guys can't hardly see. Give me a second. I will fix this. That looks better. Backpack. A backpack full of worn hiking clothes and empty food packets. Nothing valuable here, but still seems strange that Al left it behind. Ooh. Why would I leave it? Read the note.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground.
Cannot.
Its existence is long forgotten.
Oh, I'm walking
All
so
knowledge
slow
is
now.
Lost, except
Oh god.
in the Latin inscription here.
Let's like turn down some settings because like turn that to medium. Turn shadows to medium. There we go. I don't know why it's doing that. I have a good computer.
It reads, "You who wish to enter the city."
Oh. Step forth and be judged. Okay, gotcha.
Step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise.
Oh, was it just loading a cutscene like that? Possibly.
The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out.
Roman's really
If I'm
short.
not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation. Or a warning.
They used the freaking... the signs of, like, stores as door physics. Hello? Okay, that took a minute. Yeah, this game I should have put on my hard drive. Away. Runs like a Skyrim game with a lot of mods. Very inconsistent. Why is everyone gold? Damn, he does run freaking fast though, my god.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Okay. Alright, never mind, I don't listen to him. It's like, might as well kill yourself. Jumps off edge immediately. Can I knock these over? Yeah. So they're all real people? So going through the door turns me to gold member from Austin Powers. Remains of a human. Whoever it was died a long time ago. Here I come. This was made by 4 people. I guess it does make sense if I'm traveling through time to the Roman era, I would never be able to get guns again. But it also kind of makes me sad. Loading screen, the game. White light. Ooh. Hold shift to sprint. Did you know you can hold shift to sprint? Did you know? There you go. Forget me not. Hey, boy. Slave friend. Oh.
Salve, friend.
Oh.
I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm daddy and I'm lost.
Oh, is that right? Well, Just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now? But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws.
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in.
Okay.
So then, you coming?
Sure.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
I can see.
Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her. If I
Yeah.
were you.
Ooga booga.
She's, it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. One usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
You guys seem really,
Don't mind Livia.
really cool
She means well. She's just been in a bad
and
place.
very level-minded.
Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen.
Hello.
My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
What's this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
Alright.
Follow me.
I'm daddy.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way.
I have no
When I was
legs.
serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong.
Okay.
One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. Who's up these stairs?
Hello.
Don't mind me. I just live here.
Hello.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
So what's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I don't even know what I'm wearing. Charming. Do you know a way out of here?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it?
What?
No, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Can I help?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
What? When did you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
She was seeing someone?
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
Why is that?
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Is it possible for her lover was involved?
I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
Those people? Why are your names all so similar?
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market.
Lovely.
His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest, and my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla.
You look surprisingly relaxed by your sister's disappearance.
Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa, wasting energy. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
I'll take out my gun. I'll bluff.
Ugh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
I love you, though. Hi.
Do I need to ask Horatius to escort you out of here? Get out, you horrid barbarian.
Hey.
Do I need to ask Horatius to...
Yes, you do. I am a monster. I'll walk on your table. You'll love me eventually. You'll call me by my name, Daddy. Alright. You.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Daddy.
A curious name.
I know, right?
To match a curious accent. But I digress. Something about your demeanor gives me the urge to caution you against doing anything, shall we say, unlawful while you're here. Is that understood?
Sure, why not?
Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
I just want to get out of here.
In good time. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months.
Only 7.
22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Have you seen cats? Yes.
Well, I'm not sure I believe that. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Oh.
You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods
Alright.
and provoke a terrible punishment. like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up.
Well, I'm here, so yes.
And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
What counts as a sin here?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
Yes. Don't your laws allow, don't your people watch blood sport for entertainment?
On occasion, but our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm.
Yeah? Don't you allow slave ownership?
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well.
Okay. Don't women have fewer rights than men?
Of course, but with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands.
I don't like the fact that you're making me think that that's okay. Okay.
You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that.
Okay. Do you practice that?
Are you talking about our practice of decimation?
Sure.
Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
How do you have... Where I'm from, we consider those things to be barbaric. Yes.
Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
Okay. What do you mean by that person sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
Yes, I do.
A pointless lie. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
I didn't see anything.
Lie all you want, but I see the truth in your eyes.
How does these rituals
All
work?
I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal.
Of course.
In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
I did see human remains in the temple.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I can't promise anything.
Well, thank you for your candor, I suppose.
I'm a good guy. Why can't you... Yes,
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election.
Well, I already accused
The
your
people
daughter
here
of
would
murdering
only
someone,
treat
so I'm
my
already making
curiosity with
friends.
suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Already done. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Okay. How do I know you're not the person responsible?
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you, I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people? I'm glad you think so.
Fair point.
Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Do you think it could be related to her disappearance?
Ah, so you know about that already. It's a devastating loss, of course, but that was over 3 weeks ago, and whatever happened to her, it didn't break the golden rule, so I don't think it's connected with our imminent demise.
Maybe.
Still, if you happen to find her and return her to me, I would be eternally grateful.
Come on, tell me what you really think.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda.
Like me.
Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city.
Yes.
I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
Why can we understand each other? I don't speak... Why can we... Yeah, that's a good point.
You mean you couldn't speak Latin before you arrived here? How strange. But the gods are active here, and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else in the Empire. Perhaps when Proserpina brought you here, she planted the seed of Latin in your mind so that you could better serve her.
Awesome.
Indeed.
If I do this, will you help me get back to my time?
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the golden rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have
So I already
a
failed?
paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
No. Sure, why not? That's all the questions I have.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
I'm pretty sure that's me. It doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
No, I don't suppose you do. But I'm hoping that even if you're not burdened with a sense of self-sacrifice, you'll at least see the sense in self-preservation.
Of course. Good point. I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them, if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
It's you. Alright, I'll get started.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
I'll see what I can do. Alright. Does this game have... It does have an inventory.
If you're snooping around in my possessions, you're wasting your time.
Too bad.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Yeah. Did I lose? Run. Apollo Shrine. Yeah, boy, I won.
The statues! They're alive!
Hello. Did I lose? Did I already lose? I guess I'm not allowed to steal? That was evidence. What?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
We had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name's and you're about to offer me to take me to him so we can tell me about the golden rule.
I guess, how much did I drink last night?
Yes.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Yes, Ooga Booga. No problem. I have to
since
go.
You seem to be in a hurry. You should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Thank you. A zip line and holder. Okay, thank you.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Okay. Thanks, I'll be going.
Alright, see you around.
How many kind of times can I do that? I assume until I figure everything out. Can I push the gold guys over? That's creepy, but thank you. My life has been through well. I would rather drink. Okay.
Ixion turns.
Yes. Hello.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
What's your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what... Fair enough. Do you know a way out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
I see. What do you think the golden...
The bloodless shadows.
Yes.
This is their punishment.
Right. Gotta be
The
going.
newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
I agree with what you're saying. You make complete sense, lady.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
Hello.
When they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
You're that. Huh. What
You
the...
stay away from my money.
Why? Hair has been used for applying makeup. I'm tempted to just start stealing everything, since I know it doesn't matter if I get caught. Hi.
Handsome. Unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink. Get out.
Oh, fine. Screw you. I'll steal from you then.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh no! Run! Run through the shrine!
We must get to the shrine.
I know, right? It's crazy. They're trying to kill me. Oh shit. Hi. Oh, bye-bye. Aha, I got your money too. Damn. So I can just steal from people and do it that way? That's kind of cool. I have. Yeah, boy. Alright. Alright, reading mode. Dear Diary, today I'm celebrating I made the easiest 1,000 here I ever made by selling a way out. Cool. Of course it's not have been the way out she was hoping for, but hemlock still counts. That teaches her for insulting my hair. And since it didn't break the golden rule, I may try this again sometime. Alright, it worked again. I'm now another 1,000 richer thanks to in his deception to escape. Of course, there's very little to spend money on here, but just having it gives me a little thrill for a brief moment. Dear Diary, finally I have something to spend the money on. It's running for tomorrow, and he promised for a tribute. I'll be able to move into an old villa once. Oh, howdy.
Salve.
Wait, you're speaking English?
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although... Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you, and what were you doing in the shrine?
I'm Daddy. I came from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's alright, friend.
Booga booga.
Everyone's welcome here.
Seriously, what's today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
What year?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly?
America. That doesn't help me. Help me. Is that before or after Christ?
Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year.
Nice.
Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very live by...
Don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing.
All right, friend.
I'm gonna steal more money.
I love your clothes. So
Thank you. The money's still here.
The many shall suffer.
Yeah,
for the
more
sins
money.
of the one.
Howdy. Bye-bye. Their money here? Oh, 69. Funny, funny. Ahaha. I'll just kind of run away from them. I have infinite stamina. Bottle of wine. I don't think I'm doing this right. I'm just stealing everything repeatedly. Because they said there's not much to buy here. That person was moving. They don't seem to be that intelligent. They don't chase me. And also, I'm like too fast for them to even shoot me, it appears. So that means I'm just gonna go around to every building looking in them. Oh, bye. Okay. There's some buildings. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. I'm bad. Not me bad. I can outrun your bullets. Yee yee. Alright, what's up in here, baby? Gotta look for chests so I can steal. I'm a thief after all. I push you down. No? Ooh, climbing mechanics? Poggers. Hey dude, how's it going? Oh, my health regens. Cool, I can still run around and learn the city by panicking. Because I immediately steal everything. Alright. God damn. Are there any other buildings I can steal from? I don't think so. Got a... Ow. That hurt. Who's winning? I don't know. All I know is I'm not allowed to steal and I'm just stealing everything in existence. How you doing? Oh, don't shoot me. There you go. Alright. When you steal or break a crime, do a crime, for some reason, you get to keep everything and travel back in time. So I'm just stealing everything by running everywhere and traveling back. Away.
Salve, friend.
Hello. I'm Daddy. I'm lost.
Oh, is that right?
How you doing, kitten?
Just make sure
With
you
forks,
don't
you
get
doing
lost
good?
in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now? But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very live.
Yeah, I know. I know what I'm doing. Time to go steal again. No, you don't.
Vote for Malleolus for a free drink at my tavern.
Hi.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's something dangerous about you, like a prowling manticore.
Thank you. I know you're a horrible person. I actually do. As charming as you are. And you're as charming as you are beautiful.
Ugh, coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
Attack or pursue the stone.
What? You came on to me.
Always.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever
How
happened.
dare
so we can
you.
at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
Do you know a way out of here?
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
Wow. That's cute, but seriously, do you know a way out?
Straight to business, huh? I can work with that. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out.
Cool.
I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
If you have a way out, isn't this all these people trapped here? If you have a way out, why haven't you used it yourself?
Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now.
Tell me more about what I'd be buying.
Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again.
Just go die. Isn't it kind of unethical to keep all these people here trapped knowing there's a way out?
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
I'm interested. I know it's a scam.
It's hardly my fault if people misunderstand the terms of a deal. I mean, it does say, "Let the buyer beware," right outside my tavern.
What's your story?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
There will be. I'll steal from you and then we'll go back in time and we'll be happily married. What do you think about the golden rule?
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Heard anything interesting, gossiping?
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
Here.
Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair, until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
Oh. Here's another.
I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is.
Okay.
Whatever you like. All right. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Just as the ocean, but it.
Gotta get
The
going.
new-
Okay, I didn't learn anything new about you, I guess. Stop whispering at me, that's so creepy. I wasn't stealing? What was that key to? Key to chest and shrines. Well, just one. Interesting. Anything else up in here? They're using the freaking lady as a thing to hold it. I don't blame them though. Okay.
Before he Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold praying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
11.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Oh, damn. So many gold people. Surprised I didn't try melting them down. Had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Yep. Wait, I can just take all this? Oh, that works. Just looking around, learning my surroundings. Can't go in there. Watch through their eyes. Okay. Can I swim? Oh, I imagine so. There's a chest right here. Oh, that's cute. Interesting game so far. It's definitely different from anything else I'd normally play. Normally time travel games are kind of bleh. This one does it okay. Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish. Huh. Ow, I stepped on fire. Huh. An old scroll in which an author makes a case against evidence of the Golden Rule. Alright, reading mode. As per our custom, I shall begin praying my aspect to the Golden responsible for city archives and property use of salvation. Who among of us have not awoken at night in a cold sweat, fearing some sort of aggression against the Golden Rule? All of us must accept that we are capable of error. Okay. Neat. It's such a creepy thing to hear. I did not do it. Okay. Hi.
Hello?
Hi. What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Oh. Did someone think you were going to steal?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
Is that all?
They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
Oh, liability?
Yes. They said I have to live here now.
Maybe.
And gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Sure. R. I am writing you a regulation that antisocial behavior averting your obsession with alleged lost treasure while I'm not added to your plate in the passing of your guardian. I wish to go away, you're being a booty hole. I wish to impress you with a message. The treasure you seek does not exist given your memory limitations. It seems that you likely simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the citizens, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I must come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community. The community, and you must freedom limited lest you break the golden rule. It is all my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated. You should experience further lapse in memory. Should you experience further lapse in memory?
What does it say?
It says that you were cross trespassing several times and they looked you up to stop breaking. Yep, locked you up to stop breaking the rule.
My treasure.
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then he died. It was very sad.
Yeah.
He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me, except my friend Galerius and Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
If you give me a key, I could try to find what it unlocks.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone
You're
I
handsome.
trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
Let me talk to them about getting you out of here.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Then maybe it's time you have a new magistrate. Maybe I'll just break you out.
What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad.
And maybe it's time we had a new one?
Like Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything.
Aw, he's
If you
cute.
help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Do you know a way out of here?
You're going to let me out of here? Really?
Well, I can try. Let me talk to Maris when I'm getting out of here.
Galerius already
Ain't calm
tried
down.
that. He said
I
the
love you, though.
magistrate wouldn't listen.
Come on.
No matter
Get
what.
up here. Come on. Okay, or don't. Don't listen to me.
Like, if you Hannibal.
Get right on
Bye-bye.
it.
Hello.
What do you think about it?
Gold.
Let's talk about your
My
treasure.
friend Hannibal, he said, if anything, he gave all I now know.
Fair enough.
Bye bye.
Okay. He's insane. I understand completely.
Help! You have to do something.
What's up?
A man arrived in the baths. Real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon.
Whoa.
You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
Oh, I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Maybe we shouldn't meet in there.
What? We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Never mind. I don't know why I said that.
Ugh.
You gonna die in there?
The shrine is collapsing.
Oh, Pog. Oh. Oh, wow. She dead? Oh, cool. Bread.
God, she's dead.
Oh no!
Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh, Fabian, why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
Poor guy. So they're against me and with me. I don't know what's happening. Go away. You're annoying. Being mean to me. Being all cute, not making me... I don't know what you want. Oh. What's this? Oh, great, a loading screen. That being said, I'm gonna have to go pee. So I will be... You can... No. You can look at the camera. Okay, Beak. You know what you gotta do. You have to entertain the folks. You got to entertain them. Understand? You get a kiss on your face. Entertain. Oh no. I know. It is so sad. Oh, come here. You're beloved. You're beloved by everyone. You are my lap cat, and I love you. You get kisses. Don't you worry, you get all the kisses. Okay, I sit cross-legged a little bit so you have more room. Okay? Okay. Let me hide that foot, see? So Twitch doesn't get all excited over feet. Okay. You're a good boy. You're a good one. A good one? I love you, baby. Yes, I do. Yeah. Okay. Calm down, baby. Move your butt. I might have to put you down if you don't. I'll have to put you on the floor. Good, BB. Where do I find a weapon? I don't know.
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Remarkable.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
You can call me Daddy.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
I found this place by accident.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place.
Maybe.
I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself.
Okay.
The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good
Giving kisses, Humby.
with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you.
I am very
Let us find
intelligent.
out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Not yet.
You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
Sure. I'd really like you to tell me.
You should speak with your contemporaries in the city above. Ask them about their stories and see if you detect a pattern of some sort.
Okay.
It's best if you come to this realization for yourself.
Yeah.
You would never believe me if I told you.
It's Bahamid. Right? Bahamid? The dragon? Can you stop eating my freaking keyboard? You're going on the floor now. You're in trouble. He's like, why does he do that every time I try to eat his expensive keyboard? It makes no sense. Damn. Can I pickpocket in this game?
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Ah, you've returned. Let us...
Not yet. Fair enough. Guess not. This way? I already went this way, okay. Loading screen, here I come, baby. Woo. Ah. This way. And that time didn't take that long. Priestess. Sinner. Hey, man.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
Okay, Virgin. What's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome.
Virgil. Am I allowed to say Virgin on Twitch? I don't freaking know.
Describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings.
So many
from
words are
collapsing on
forbidden.
people. That kind
Hard
of
to
thing.
keep track.
But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious.
I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to call NPCs that aren't real that, just not real people. Correct.
I like that. We're going to get on well, friend.
Okay. Do you know a way out of here?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the golden rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
Oh. What do you think about the golden rule?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
Yeah. Good. I know all.
Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
How do you remove a god from power?
Good question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
No. I noticed the graffiti. Why does someone think you're a sinner?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Oh, you like men.
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men.
Oh,
and
cool.
when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Novio Magus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years?
Yeah, man.
Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Go on.
In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
You know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite the collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person.
No.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that?
I can.
If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year, and went into hiding. All I know is if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Let me look into this for you.
What? Really? I didn't expect that.
There's a lot going on here, isn't there?
It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
I'll see what I can do. Who are you gonna vote for?
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
Anything I can do to change that?
My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
I'll be going
Nice
now.
to talk to you.
Bye-bye. Bye, gay man Virgil. You have fun, I guess.
This area is private. Please leave.
I don't care. Okay, bye-bye. Only needed to be in there for half a second, man. Oh, hi. I buy clothes? What's in here? Money?
I can't believe she is dead.
It'd be like that.
Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment she is lying dead under a pile of rubble.
Crazy
The
like
gods are
that.
cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden upon you.
There are quite a few things here, aren't there? She will guide you. Who? You don't look busy, you're just standing there. He's very busy, I can tell.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
You can make weapons, Virgil? Yes, I need to befriend him. Hi.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius.
Hello? What's your story?
You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
Let's hear it. No, stop.
What?
Go away.
Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional
You're being a
slave.
pest.
Such a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice
I
little
love
shop
you,
in
though.
Rome, just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing through a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the
Okay.
captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done.
You chose the cart, didn't you?
Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber.
So you took her with you after all?
No, I dived in after it, of course. Aren't you paying attention? That was a bloody fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank not far from here with nothing in the world but a single silver coin.
Sounds like you got what you
Thank you, friend. But it turns out it might have been a stroke of good fortune, because this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here.
Do you know a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but I'm not sure I trust her.
She
Some
lies.
people here are a little shady for my liking.
Thanks, I'll keep an eye out for them. What do you think of that?
It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here. Of course, I have an idea for
Oh,
generating
you're not allowed to get
real
rid of the
wealth.
statues?
What I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
Haven't they banned weapons?
Oh, well, technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little discreet.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, friend.
Any idea who's threatening them?
I don't, I'm afraid. But I did overhear Fabia telling Georgius she saw something.
Georgia.
But alas, it seems she's taken the details to the tomb with her.
Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us?
Fair.
Not going to happen.
Alright, I'll
Very
get
well.
going now.
Another time.
Okay. I can just take it? Fair. Cool. Bread. Bread. No. Stop it.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumulatus Decius won't give it to me.
I'm sorry, I wish I could help.
It's too late. She just slipped away.
That sucks. What happened?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of Silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says,
Sorry about that.
"That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden
He's like, I
rule.
know you love me.
So all I
I
could
just
do
never
is
leave
come
you
back
alone.
here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing.
Lay down.
And now I'll never know who
Lay down.
poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
There's something I can do to help?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do.
I technically
Get
do.
me that Silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below,
Yes?
not even the golden rule will stop
Streaming
me from
is
marching up
Thursday.
to that genetic
It's
comforter
Thursday,
and
so I'm
scratching
streaming.
his eyes out.
Yes? I don't normally let her out. You know. Can Alan do it? Sure. Okay, I'll make him do it. Yeah. I don't even know what's happening. I'll see what I can do. What's your story?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been feeling ill ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
Why do their eyes flicker? How did you end up here?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
Sorry to hear about that.
It's all right. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me. And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
Why are you working out of a shrine?
Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
Isn't Apollo like a messenger?
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem.
I'll be back.
A real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed.
Constant pain. Yep. Okay.
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
I knew my mic was muted. I have a key to her old chest. Perhaps I can find out what you need there.
Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Let me know how you go.
Okay, bye-bye. Oils, aloe. Hi.
Feeling all right?
I figured out how to treat
Oh,
it.
I see. Well, what's the treatment?
Willow bark?
Willow bark. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm really glad you...
Do you know a way out of
I
here?
wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment and just...
What do you think of
A
that?
city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
It'd be like that. I keep hearing the statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Oh, good. Tell me more about her.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too.
Okay.
Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since.
Okay.
She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain.
That sucks. Come on.
He's become so I just know.
You already told me this. I'll see what I can do.
You did? That's...
Willow bark.
I have...
Did you just give me 2? Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I'm really glad.
You have short-term memory, don't you? Can we talk about her?
Sure. What?
Do you know who she poisoned, or was it
Do
self-inflicted?
you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe...
Do you know how? Know what poisoned her?
Hemlock, I believe.
Is there a reason why she wanted to
I
die?
haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to... Glad... Alright. May Apollo keep you safe.
Uh-huh. Ooga booga. trying to find you. You just won't shut up.
I can't believe she is dead. The gods.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Huh. Interesting. I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing's good will come from it. There's a lot of arrows, but how do I get a bow? Bud.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Okay. About your...
What business is that of yours?
I figured out a treatment. Eat a pinch of this willow bark and you'll feel much better in no time.
Willow bark? And this will work? Oh, thank God.
You're welcome.
Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after I've been in a lot of pain lately. The rheumatism, these cursed statues always watching, and the crisis of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again. I owe you one.
You're welcome. What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp. Family's from Seleucia on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
Okay. How do you end up here?
Not sure. I was fighting with the 6th against Parthians in the east. It was the rheumatism. So I started thinking, what if in the next battle I just didn't try as hard, you know? What if I
just
let my
died
guard down just long enough? Next battle came, and all I remember is this bloody great savage coming toward me. And I just loosened my grip, and then nothing. I woke up by the river. Some strange man in an eagle headdress had fished me out. Kamut Tabal, I think he called himself. Then I found this place, and that's it.
Huh. Thanks for sharing.
That's all right. It just feels good to...
Do you know a way out of here?
No, I don't. I did hear a rumor that Aurelia, the tavern keeper...
Yeah. What do you think?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
I know the feeling. I've lived through a pandemic. Yep.
You know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves.
Alright.
You've been warned.
What do you think's coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're...
I think you're right. Who are you gonna vote for?
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city with...
I'll be back again. Fucker, bitch. expecting me to do? Just leisure about? Be like, oh yes, I love this. People to be annoying, I tell you. I'm back again. Anything I can do?
No.
Okay. You said you owed me one, remember?
Who do you want? Fine. But no more favors.
Alright, I'll be going now. Kind of weird. I'm gonna get a loading screen, aren't I? Nope. Hello.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I'm fine, thanks.
Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
Sure. What do you think of the Golden Rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves, and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency
You're a
towards
Christian.
sin?
Okay. Okay, I don't think so. I think people are... Seems that way to me.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
Oh. There's gonna be some intervention, alright?
I wish I shared your faith.
What's your story?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labour for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. How did you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart.
Indeed.
A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
You mean gods?
Oh, yes, of course. A slip of the tongue.
Let's talk about something else.
If you like.
Do you know a way out of
I'm
here?
afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumours, but if that doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
They made it real easy. They, like, talking about, like, if you didn't know anything about Christianity, like, she already gave you hints on, like, being born in the sin that we lean towards it. Thanks, I'll look into it.
I hope it works out.
So you're a Christian?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
Your secret is safe with me.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
I'll be going.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months.
Sure.
And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Alright. Where'd my cursor go? Oh, the game broke. Cool. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. Good luck with that. Do you really think his suicide would break the golden rule?
I don't know, but it's a crime for slaves to take their own lives. And a debt bondsman isn't far off.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Okay. Go on, go ahead.
I'm out. Wherever you are. Santa my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Bye.
I can't believe he went through.
You are. His suicide didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the golden rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened, and I'd best pray for...
That was your fault for asking me to do it, you dummy. Is he dead? Where'd he go? Oh, he's down there. Oh, dude, that's something. It's kind of cool. Yeah. That hurt. Gotta go get the body. I would say I already know you. Do I know you? Hello.
Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being elect.
What's your story?
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go for...
I like to meet him.
Too bad. He's busy.
Or what?
I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return.
Isn't that a bribe?
Bribe? That's such an ugly word. What I'm looking for is more of a tribute.
Get it. I'll find another way
If
in.
you set one foot in that villa without permission, I'll skip.
Go for it. My money, mine. Even though I can't buy anything for some reason. Friend of the Lord. Bless you. I'm sorry I couldn't risk discussing it with you in person, but I ran a believer. Man, reading. Leave note. Yeah, shut up. Yep, that's definitely something. Were you mad at me, bro? Well, is this the villa? Here, give me, here. I have cuts on your arm.
What's in Coolio Mio?
Okay, whatever. I don't know what that means, but ooga booga too.
Ave.
Do. Where's the other daughter? I don't know. Here I am.
Ave.
Yes. So you talking about this? Don't go up here? Maybe. He listens with his ears. That's like everyone.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and there's any news about my secret.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all. Nice to talk.
All right. No bow from you. I went in there. Haven't went here yet. This is the person with the weapon? Hi.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I don't know him.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, is that understood?
Got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
Oh, we're just a small community of strangers who wounded up here by accident.
A small community. Ha! I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Ah. Wait, that's what's a mystery cult?
Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me.
Oh.
Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now.
You got the wrong idea. We're not
You
cultists.
say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
I'm looking for a way out.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave.
Well, it's not that we're not allowed to leave. We physically can't leave. There's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
It's not a mantra, it's a warning.
A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense.
Probably.
Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
They were once people who were turned to gold as punishment.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
Mm-hmm. We didn't turn them to gold. A god did it.
Of course you'd say that.
Yeah.
But that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our god told us to do it.
Exactly.
It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not wait.
Why can't you tell me?
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult.
I haven't met him. How do you know he set fire to Rome?
All I know, all I care about, is that the Emperor believes he is guilty. This is your last
I have no idea where he is.
Then do you have any last words?
You said you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth. If you fire the arrow, everyone, you have no idea what. You? For the last time, I'm not a cultist.
That's exactly what now it's once I'm done and I can think.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh shoot. What's that blue over there? Do 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 do. Later. Oh great, another loading. Okay. Yeah, I can just peace out, I guess. This way? Oh, no, don't do that. Just runs off an edge and immediately dies. This way? Didn't I just come from this way? Yes, I did. Do 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 do.
It would be a thing to dread if it could remain with you. But death must either not come at all, or else must come and pass away.
Shoot her. Go ahead. Shoot her. Or don't. Yeah, whatever.
The statues! They were watching us all along!
Yes, they were. Oh God. It's crazy. All right. Nothing. Oh, excuse you.
They were watching us all along!
Crazy. Okay, need to grab everything I can. Excuse you, bud.
No evil is honorable, but death is honorable. Your death is not evil.
Okay, I got enough money to head back. I'm happy with what I got. Way. Howdy, man.
That light! Salve, friend. I'm Galerius.
Yeah. I'm Daddy. I need you to take care of some things urgently.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
What am I gonna tell him? It's becoming, because of his, but if you give him some of this willow bark, it will calm him down.
Poor guy. My uncle was a victim at rheumatism's altar, and he ended up killing himself. Alright, got it.
Alright, that's it. Go on.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
I'm a god among men, can't you see?
Oh, you're here. And, there's something.
Oh no, stop it, but please, go on.
What was that? Let's just...
I gotta get
All
going.
right.
There's no pleasing you, is there?
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always, just as but
Bye-bye.
the newly
I can get in there if I break over law. Okay, I got you. I can do that. That's really easy.
Ah, a fellow traveler. Greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner, and I must say, my sartorial friend, your leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have traveled distant trade routes from the... and never have I seen anyone...
My nation doesn't exist yet.
Is this a riddle, or perhaps you mean to say you feel like you are ahead of your time? I feel the same way. Another reason for us to stick together. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
Oh, what's your story?
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forest.
Okay. Why so tailor
You
shop?
mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule, and so few customers, why bother setting shop at all?
Yes, more or less.
I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the Golden Rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best. I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here, the more we can preserve a semblance of normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree?
I suppose so.
Oh, and there is another reason too. If we all end up as golden statues for future generations to marvel at, I don't know about you, but I would like to look my best.
Fair. How did you end up here?
A good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
No. Why don't you tell me what you do remember?
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and drowning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact.
Oh, so you got drunk.
Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this.
Big sad.
This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, And then, nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
So you floated down the timber?
Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat.
Oh.
In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger.
Bird
I went to
mask?
find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Let's talk about something else.
You like?
Do you know a way out of here?
Shh! Not so loud. What are you playing at?
Sorry, did I say something wrong?
Have you not been told about the last attempt?
Last attempt?
Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. It is a long story.
Why don't you tell me?
Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far.
Oh.
But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out.
I can do that.
I admire your enthusiasm, my friend, but please allow me to explain why this is inadvisable. There was an attempt, made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place, and so I say it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
Got it.
Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate.
Why do you say that?
Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades? He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld. When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up. Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act, lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The Golden Rule has merely brought it into focus.
What can we do about it?
If we are to survive, I say we must each heed the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, avoid doing what you would blame others for doing.
Sounds simple enough.
It does, doesn't it? But it is not enough for us to do this alone. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough. Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act.
I know, I've seen it happen.
The voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the Golden Rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not?
Yeah. Who are you gonna vote for?
That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for my... I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong way.
Anything I can do to change that?
Nothing comes to my mind, my friend.
Any ideas who's
This
threatening
is
them?
troubling, is it not? I'm afraid I have no idea. It is ridiculous, though. Virgil is a fine man. But my young friend Fabia confided in me that she saw someone leaving graffiti on his shop front last night. Perhaps you should ask her about it.
Okay. I'm going to
I
count
hope
now.
that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Okay, bye, bud. Howdy.
Help! You have to do something! You have to do something,
Any idea who's threatening him?
Are you serious? This isn't. Are you going to help?
I'll be right on it.
Thank you. I have to.
Don't go in there.
What? Why?
Just trust me.
All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Sure. I'll just tell him to go in here. If I go in here, will I die? Yeah, whatever. Hey, bud.
Stop right there. I'm...
Yes, I saw him worshipping in a small round shrine just outside the city. Second building on your left.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Okay. Have fun, man. I'll watch you die. Let's go. That one right there. Go in there. Isn't that still considered murder on my part? Pretty sure it is.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
You there! I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine buck. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrates. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
There's a statue that comes to life and fire golden arrows at them.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth.
True.
Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
It's not infinite until we're out alive. I think the golden goose is meant to be a... I'm interested.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
No, not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
A golden bow?
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
So you want me to steal it?
Oh, gods no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure.
Jibber jabbers.
Here's what I propose.
A jiggle jiggle.
You give your bow to me. I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead.
Sure.
But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step.
Sure.
Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Why can't I just take it?
Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence, my proposal.
Isn't that really dangerous?
When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Yeah. Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Okay. That's all the questions.
So, are you in, partner?
Sure. Sure.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
Thank you.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
It's right there? Okay. Ah, here she is.
You took care of him?
You had a tragic accident in the
An
shrine.
accident? So, it's over? Oh God, that's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die.
You were.
I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse?
Yeah. If I said yes, I'd be admitting to murder.
I don't understand. Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, look, the rewind back
Speaking of which,
features on here.
I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
Do you have any idea who...
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I put my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who. It was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius or Rufius. I hope that helps.
Oh, that does even in a lot, because I met all three of those people. That does, thanks. Do you know a way out?
What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Good people here. Galerius works hard. My friend Georgius is always mending our clothes. And Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places.
Yeah, I don't belong here.
Well, I can tell from your funny accent you're not from around here, but that doesn't mean you don't belong, does it?
What do you think of it?
Oh, I try not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to...
I like your optimism.
Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the golden rule. He'll be just across the forum.
What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell.
How do you end up
I
here?
suppose it all started about 8 months ago. My pa had just arranged a husband for me. A fisherman's son. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, They decided I'd do better outside the city.
Hmm.
Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better.
Be like
I
that.
remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. Anyway, I went searching for help.
Oops. That's odd. Most of the others were in Rome before they woke up in the forest, but you're saying you were a day's ride away?
Oh yeah, I suppose you're right. Hadn't really thought about it. But the gods are mysterious and powerful. All right.
Citizen.
So much blood in here.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
You locked me in here?
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes.
How do...
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a Oh, I do love a good loop. You're just gonna have to take your chuck the bow now.
Even if I give it to you, you probably just leave me here and forget it.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. But you know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man. But I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out.
A-hole. I just turned people to gold now? That's pretty cool. Get up there. How the hell? Oh. Neat. Thank you.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walk down a corridor lined with golden statues,
Oh shit, I'm
I heard
stuck.
a whisper behind
Nope,
me.
I'm out.
A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking for me. As I walked past her, I heard that strange whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Sick. Okay. That was weird. All right. Weird.
You're not supposed to be here.
Down there. Oh, they're telling me where to go. They're actually helping me now? Down where, though? You guys be crazy. Oh. Down here? Oh, shit. Shit. Where was my last save? I don't think I ever saved. Oh. Alright, guys. I grabbed them. Okay, cool. So just turn everything to gold. Fair enough. Parkour! Out of my way. So much gold. And if I had a bow like this, man, I'd just be shooting like the grass in my backyard. But I'm pretty sure that would just turn all my grass in my backyard gold, though. That'd be crazy. Oh shit. Oh. Hi, how are you? It's not creepy at all. I imagine eventually I should be able to spend money. Why would they just be placing this randomly then? Oh, damn. Key to the doors, okay.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment.
It's kind of crazy.
Horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. The others became more concerned by my charity. I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned forest, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its richest ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life.
This is actually kind of interesting. I like it.
That I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story.
Shit.
But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I've ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Huh. Oh shit. Can you crouch, please? I'm trying. I'm trying. You're welcome. What's in here? Oh, fucker. How you all came? You guys suck. I go up here now. It is safer. Man, that's something right there. Can I shoot those and those turn to gold? Ooh. Kinda. Isn't there like a door? No, none of those were... It's very linear. I want to explore all doors. A big seed. More arrows? Get out of here. Thank you, Demon Whispers. Come here, you. Here I am. Oh. Leave me alone. Take that. Oh, this didn't connect to this one. That sucks. There's so many.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden... My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan.
Dude, you've been
My
ripping their
first
flesh
child was
off.
a Greek woman who I called Iodame after
I'm pretty
these
sure
people
anyone would go
told
insane
the
after
story
that.
of Medusa. Drilling through
Oh,
the
hi.
gold that
How are you?
encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath, and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken.
So you
Undeterred, I pressed on,
continue
working
torturing
late into
them?
the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment.
Oh, God.
And I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side.
Oh yes, let me just torture these people.
Regrettably,
Even more.
my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise.
That's crazy. Hi. You can talk? It's me. Who are you? Oh. Hi. You must be her.
You must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
If you attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold.
And do you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
This has nothing to do with me.
Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace, for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
I'm from the future. I didn't hear any whispers. It sounds like you've lost your mind. It's not that this statue's whispering to me. A lot of them do it. But it's always the same voice.
What do you mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was... Wait, I see what you're doing.
What am I doing?
You're trying to steal her away from me. Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
No.
Liar! You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
I ended up here by accident. All I want to do is leave.
What are you talking about?
I got trapped in a tunnel underneath the city, came up inside the palace.
So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
No. I never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing.
Pretty much.
What have I done?
You crazy.
Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this. And in so much pain. It's the air coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again.
Shmomo.
And we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
I'd be happy to imprison you in gold. I can undo this.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
I can cover her in gold again.
What? How?
I'm a god. This golden bow is a weapon that encases people in gold.
Really? I'm not sure I believe you.
I did it to all of them in the hallways.
If you can undo this mess, I'll give you the key to my old medical chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I imagine it would help Lucretia ease the suffering of those still in the city.
Probably.
But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city. Understood?
Okay, sure. Alright, stand back. There you go.
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I swear.
You are
I
now
will
a tier
never
3 sub.
harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain. Here's the key I promised you. It opens a chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I believe there are a few things in there which may be useful to Lucretia.
Okay. Thank you. That is a key.
Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
Okay. Goodbye.
Go. And never return.
Will do. I'll return if I turn back time and I can go back through the door. Is there a way to get through here? There is. Away. Here I am.
What are you doing in here? Can't she need? It's too... No.
I gotta be going. Bye-bye. Hi.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Hi.
Oh, hello there, partner. I'm glad you're here. I think there might have been some confusion about you see, my plan was to give you a little fright. You know, like two friends joking around at the Saturnalia, and then surprise, I'd open the door. But when I opened it, you were gone.
Mom, you're gonna pay for what you did.
Partner, there's no need for threats.
There's no threat. It's a promise.
Yeah, well, I don't have to listen to this. Get lost.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Behold. I actually didn't mean to do that, but whatever. I kill them. Maybe? Nope. I don't think I can. So I'll go back through. I didn't mean to steal that, but I did. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. And then I can go back, kill that guy again, get a real bow so I can actually kill people and take their stuff. Because if I can take their stuff, that's valuable to me. What's up here? Oh yeah, before exiting, there's that one person that's blocking that one door. So I want to go through there as well. Oh, I don't think that... Yeah, I don't think that kills them. Yeah, that definitely doesn't kill them. Thought it might have. Might need a different weapon to kill them.
Alright. Well, thanks again for helping remove the thorn from the lion's paw.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth.
Probably a lot. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Okay, do that. Won't be able to get through there, which is fine. I do pop.
The many shall suffer.
Yeah.
The one.
Yep. It's fine. Oh, I'm already outie. Cool. Later. Oh. Isn't there like another door? Yeah, here it is. Hey. Come this way. There you go, 2,000 more monies. Nope. Oh, yep. Out to me way. What else was there that I wanted to do? Oh, hi. Howdy. Don't matter. I'm outie. Hi. How are you?
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
Oh,
sounds...
I need you to stop from entering the empty shrine and tell our new arrival he'll find what he's looking for in there.
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
Alright, that's it.
Poor guy.
Thanks, that's
I'll
all.
go.
Man, he is a nice guy, ain't he?
Wow, isn't that a big long bow?
Hi.
Oh, you're here. And there's some.
Not interested, sir.
Oh, I see. You prefer. Let's just.
I don't like
All
you.
right.
I'm gonna kill you. How many people can I kill with a normal bow? That is the question. Yeah, you need my help. Okay. There's so many damn tunnels, I get lost. Go up, I guess? This way. Just a lot of freaking running, oh my god. Oh, I found a thing.
Hilarious! Help me!
You're fine, mate. So I can get multiple things.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
Oh, it doesn't work once they're dead. Big sad.
Salve.
Hi.
Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glorious bow you're carrying. Do you...
I took it from the Shrine of the Vela only to discover you locked me inside an angry hornets. With angry hornets, I managed to escape, and after borrowing overall, I was traveling back in time. Here I am.
Are you well, stranger?
No.
Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little confused. Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic.
Maybe. I need some of that.
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
Sure, here you go.
Oh, you have it. Pleasure doing business. Can I...
No, I'm gonna kill you now.
Very well.
I'm going on a killing spree. Do you mind? Wrong bow.
The many shall suffer
Yeah.
for the sins of the one.
Yep. Hey, I don't care who you are. You're all gonna die. You have stuff on you that I want. Get out of my way. Oh, he killed her. That's sad. Don't you do it. Damn. There.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and...
And I need you to take care of some things. Do that. Do that.
Alright, then.
That's
I'll
it. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, you're here. And there's something dangerous about. How dare you?
Yeah, you're terrible. How dare you?
Circus.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Take that. Now I will never probably have to worry about money. Yay! Now, let's see if I can break the game real quick. Come here. I created a time paradox. Let's go! What'd that do? Oh, did I win?
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al, I came here to find you.
Here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Daddy. I was hoping that... Daddy.
Really? That's strange. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kinda rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name.
That's me.
It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina and murdered a local magistrate, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said that the voice of a furious god rang out, and the ground trembled and statues sprang to life, firing arrows at the city's inhabitants. Apparently, as the citizens screamed and died in pain, the stranger just vanished in a flash of light.
That's me. Actually, that was me.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago?
I was.
I'm not sure I understand.
When I first arrived here in the present day, I found a corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
That was you. I still have a suicide note from you covered in this.
Let me see that.
Yeah, you're
God,
dead.
Why does this writing look so familiar?
That's because it's yours.
Spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles. This is disturbing, but I don't understand how I could have written it.
I'm a time traveler. I'm the doctor. It's written from a different version. You gotta change the past. Stay in your fate.
I'm not following.
I killed a man who opened the time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, I'm a murderer. Now you're getting it.
Yes. So what you're really saying is, you brought me back from the dead
Mhm.
to let me die all over again. You saw the tablet. I spent a lifetime searching for a way out and never found one. I can't see how I could possibly find one now, so it seems like we're both gonna die here.
I regret nothing.
How can you say that? You murdered a man in cold blood, and now there's a city full of dead people. And it's only a matter of time before we join them. I guess all those old Latin inscriptions were right. Pro peccata unius multis dolabunt. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Was that the bad ending? I did it. Wow. I did it. I'm a hero. All it required was killing a man. Continue as Daddy. That's me. Thanks everybody for viewing the stream and all that good stuff. Appreciate your faces. Do all the things, the socials, click the bell, subscribe, do that, do this, do a handstand, do a kickflip. See you guys in the future. Away. Man, I look disheveled as hell. Bye-bye.